Hello everybody, and welcome to another video of English No Big Deal. My name is Maddie, and today I'll be asking you 15 questions for Conversation 17, Recycling. As always, I'll be saying each question twice, once at my normal speed and once at a much slower speed. And you'll have only 3 seconds to answer each question. Now, before I get into today's video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on the next one. Okay, now let's get into it. Question 1. What was David getting ready to toss away? What was David getting ready to toss away? The answer, David was getting ready to toss away his coffee cup.
Maddie, are you done with your coffee? I'm about to toss mine away, so I don't mind taking yours with me.
Question 2. Did Maddie say that the lid of the coffee cup was recyclable? Did Maddie say that the lid of the coffee cup was recyclable? The answer, no. She said the lid wasn't recyclable.
I think I'm just gonna toss them into the recycle bin.
Well, you know the lid isn't recyclable, right?
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Question 3. What did Maddie say she's seen so many times? What did Maddie say she's seen so many times? The answer, Maddie said she's seen commercials about recycling so many times. Absolutely. There have been commercials about it, and I've seen them so many times that I'll never forget it. Question 4. What are recycled glass bottles turned into? What are recycled glass bottles turned into? The answer, recycled glass bottles are turned into sand.
I'm wondering what they turn these recycled products into.
I'm not entirely sure. I know that they'll turn glass bottles back into sand. Question 5. How do people use the sand that comes from recycled glass bottles? How do people use the sand that comes from recycled glass bottles? The answer, the sand that comes from recycled glass bottles is used for coastal restoration. I know that they'll turn glass bottles back into sand for coastal restoration. Question 6. If things aren't repurposed, where are the 2 places they could end up? If things are not repurposed, where are the 2 places they could end up? The answer, if things are not repurposed, then they could end up in a landfill or in the ocean. It's a great way to repurpose things rather than letting it end up in the landfill.
Or in the oceans.
Question 7. What creature did David see in the YouTube video? What creature did David see in the YouTube video? The answer, the creature David saw in the YouTube video was a sea turtle?
Also, I saw a YouTube video in which a sea turtle.
Question 8. What was the thing that was stuck in the sea turtle's nose? What was the thing that was stuck in the sea turtle's nose? The answer: the sea turtle had a long plastic straw stuck in its nose.
Also, I saw a YouTube video in which a sea turtle got a long plastic straw stuck in his nose.
Question 9. How did David and Maddie react after seeing that YouTube video? How did David and Maddie react after seeing that YouTube video? The answer: after seeing that YouTube video, David was speechless and Maddie wept a bit.
Man, seeing it pulled out, I was just speechless and couldn't imagine how painful it was for that little creature.
I also saw that video not that long ago and I wept a little bit. Question 10. What has Germany been doing a great job on? What has Germany been doing a great job on? The answer: Germany has been doing a great job on recycling.
I also heard although Germany has been doing a very good job on recycling, they're actually planning on doing it better.
Question 11. What are the two things Maddie said people could do to help protect the environment? What are the two things Maddie said people could do to help protect the environment? The answer: two things people can do to protect the environment are sorting out recyclables and stop littering. Yeah, on a worldwide scale, people need to be more aware of how dangerous and harmful garbage is to the environment and what they can do to protect it, even if they're only doing small things such as sorting out recyclables and stop littering. Question 12. How can countries encourage their citizens to recycle? How can countries encourage their citizens to recycle? The answer: countries can encourage their citizens to recycle by providing them with 3 different bins.
If every country is strict about recycling and encourages their citizens to do it by providing them with 3 different bins like the way we have here in Calgary.
Question 13. What are each of the bins used for? What are each of the bins used for? The answer: 1 bin is for recycling, 1 for general garbage, and 1 for compost.
1 for recycling, 1 for general trash, and 1 for compost.
Question 14. Is it true that if we recycled more, we would be using less raw materials to make our stuff? Is it true that if we recycled more, we would be using less raw materials to make our stuff? The answer: yes, it's true. If we recycled more, we would be using less raw materials. Not only that, but the more we recycle, the more we protect our natural resources, because instead of using raw materials to make our stuff, we're reusing what we already used. And the last question, question 15. Who was David giving props to? Who was David giving props to? The answer, David was giving props to whoever invented the idea of recycling.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Props to whoever invented the idea of recycling in the first place.
Now, those are all of the questions for Conversation 17. Comment below on how many of them you got right. And if you guys did like this video and find it helpful, don't be afraid to give it a thumbs up and support us by subscribing to our channel and turning on that bell notification so you don't miss out on the next one. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.